Alright everyone, I'm just going to go through the roundup now because there's not much going on, to be fair. If I look through the Twitter poll on here about Trent, and 69% of people think he's gone. Bit of a friendly banter between Trent and Costas on Costas's Instagram. We've done at a TK price. Conor Bradley's got a picture of him celebrating on the pitch, and as a kid saying, "I've supported Liverpool all my life. Bring home the Premier League would be so special." Trent showed some training club photos. Real Madrid have pulled out of the Gene Huyson race, which we know. Barcelona pulled out of the Nico Williams race. We're in one of six, I think Liverpool of the top six clubs. That makes no sense. Could be ready to face Man United in the race for Semenyo. Anthony Gordon said he was a fan of Gerrard growing up. Paul Joyce has said Nunes seems to have one foot out of the door, having failed to respond to Slot's coaching. Klopp has ruled out going to Real Madrid or anybody next year. His agent has shut down the claims. Stuff about Canati heading into the final year of his contract, and Joyce saying that Hugheson's got a release clause and that makes Bournemouth susceptible. We're in a strong position, having spent a year doing expensive background work on potential targets and building up financial resources. Arne Slot saying, "I think at Liverpool it's always a big summer. By holding on to two, it's already a big summer. Let's see what the rest of the summer will bring. It would be strange if I said I'm not happy with the squad." I don't even know what to say about the Instagram post by Alexis McAllister. It makes no sense. Trent could be on the bench first. Oh, we've done that. And it's a bit late, but happy birthday, Divock Origi. As for today, I started watching a bit of something on Prime. It's a sort of a documentary on the Grand Tour, the Not Very Grand Tour. It's a motoring show. That was originally Jeremy Clarkson, James May and Richard Hammond. It's just James and Richard for the documentary thing. What else? I haven't done much today, actually. I've just been... Well, I have done a lot, but I haven't done anything exciting, I should say. It's just been family stuff, so I was doing some work. I had to do that. Because I got sent a bit of work that needed analysed and typed up, so I did that. Great way to spend Good Friday, working. Got that done. I've got some more I need to do for next week, but I can do that Monday. Well, in fact, I could do it any time. I just need to write some stuff up. Take probably a couple of hours to do, so I'll probably do that maybe Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be watching whatever football's on. I was looking at the fixtures, actually. Let's have a look. Is there no lunchtime kickoffs today? No, they're all 3 o'clocks except Villa, which is a 5:30 one. Oh. So what am I going to watch tomorrow lunchtime then? Arsenal versus Lyon, Women's Champions League semi-final first leg. Hearts Aberdeen, West Ham United women or versus Man United women. I'll probably watch the Arsenal Lyon game actually. I don't have Liga TV or Premier, so I can't watch Barcelona Celta Vigo in the afternoon. And Aston Villa Newcastle's on Sky. I'm just seeing what's on in the evening, even on. There's not much actually on I can watch tomorrow. There's a lot of the women's game on tomorrow, so that's fine. I don't mind watching the WSL but I watch Arsenal Lyon. That'll be a good game. I reckon that'll be a tight game as well. Lyon are a good team in the women's game. And then Sunday is the big one. Just think in 48 hours time we could be sat celebrating a title. I don't think we will be. I think if we're going to get it, it's going to literally go a bit longer than that. But it would be nice, especially with the week. There's no comments to read out, really. Well, to be fair, I haven't had many videos out. I haven't had a look at let's see if there's been any comments, because I've been so busy doing stuff for family and things. I mean, yes, I know I said I was trying to start watch a thing on Prime. I didn't even get it finished because I had stuff to do. If I look, comments, responses, I haven't responded, none. Make sure there's no held ones, nope. Any responses with replies with new responses, nope. So it doesn't look like there's any comments. Just one from this morning from Jen about Houston. But yeah, that's about it really. It's going to be a very short video, this one of the shorter evening roundups, because it's been a very quiet day. There is a rumour going round, and you may hear this, I'll bring it to you. Somebody went to do one of the Anfield tours and said that this person said they took the daughter, and it heard from the guides or the stewards or whatever doing the tour that Trent was going to stay. I have no idea how true this story is, whether they've said that, whether he's telling the truth. I've got no way to prove it or disprove it, but you might hear this. I'll see if I can find what he said, if you bear with me. Oh, that's interesting. I'll come back to that. Where is it? Yeah, Trent rumours, well, at Anfield Stadium tour today, and it says Hicks Matt, so it could be somebody called Matt Hicks. And what he said was, taking my daughter to Anfield to do the stadium tour, one of the guys talked about the great news, and I said, yeah, Virgil's new contract. He was at Anfield early in the day, taking publicity photos for the contract reveal, and he said nope. I mentioned Real Madrid, and I assume he meant Klopp's rumoured to be in talks, and he said nope. And then he said Trent. And then I said, oh, looks like he's going for sure then. And he looked at me and then replied that he'd heard he was staying after all. Could be BS, but he seemed confident. And one of the other guys said something similar. Who knows? And that's the story there. Now, another thing here, I said, I'll touch back on this. There's a post from Fabrizio Romano, and I'm going to check X for this actually. whilst I'm doing this video. Yeah, he reposted it. I don't know, it doesn't say when he reposted it, but it says Darwin Núñez full focus until July remains on Liverpool after Al Nassr deal collapsed in January, but he has strong chances to leave the club. That post from the 25th of Feb. He's reposted it today. And for those wondering what striker we're going to bring in, Victor Gyökeres can leave Sporting for a fee of around 65 million to 70 million euro package with add-ons in the summer. We've been linked with him as well. But it's the Fabrizio Romano one. Why is he retweeting or reposting his post from February? Now sometimes when he reposts stuff, it's to gain traction or there's something happening. Because for example, another one he pinned and he reposted the Trent stuff from I think March last year. So keep an eye on the Núñez stuff. But I think that's about it. I've just only went on there to look for them because somebody, where I'd seen the thing about this tour guide, somebody had shared a thing about the Fabrizio Romano stuff. And there's the LFC channel has got pictures of Joe Gomez in the gym, so it looks like he's close to training as well, which is lovely to see. He didn't have a exactly pleasant injury. I think it was a nasty hamstring injury he had. Because he'd just come back, I think, from a knock, and then he did it the same game in his first game back. I think it was the Villa game? Can't remember. But yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about really. I think that is pretty much it. It's 10 past 1 in the morning here in the UK. I'm going to wrap this up and go to bed because I know I'm going to be up early in the morning. I don't think there's anything to touch base on really. It's been a quiet period. I think Sunday might be the busier one with all the news. So did I do? I can't remember if I did. I'm gonna have to have a look see if I did a team predictions for that game. If not, I'll do them tomorrow, or maybe I can just rattle them off tonight. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done for the night. If there's any players or you want me to look at, any links you've heard, any stories, anything you want me to do a video on, please let me know in the comments and I'll try and get them done maybe tomorrow night. Alright guys, thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much for also being patient, because obviously at the minute I'm not as active as I normally would like to be, but family comes first, so thank you very much for being understanding with that. That means a lot. Okay guys, take care, and I shall speak to you, all being well, in the morning, or well, not in the morning, but at some point tomorrow. Alright guys, thank you so much.